baby is broken. I need another one. That's mad funny. I ain't gonna. Nisi is good. I don't hear you. Hey.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. And it's Stojakovic in at the 3, small forward. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jordan Poole, and it's Duncan in at the 4. And it'll be the Kings off the tip. Got a piece of it. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
What a weapon the 3 has become for Jason Tatum. Look out.
Here's Weber. Pass to Bibby. Here's Stojakovic. Clock at 4. It's deflected. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First team foul. At the line for 1. Tim Duncan.
Here's Bibby. Pass to Weber. It's hauled in by Hill. Brooklyn with the ball. On the wing, Tatum. Here's Malone. Back to Tatum. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 6.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Bibby. Here's Stojakovic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Sacramento's ball. 6-point game. Pass to Weber. Here's Bibby. Pounded by Tatum. Here's Stojakovic. No good on the triple. Stojakovic has gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Hill. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Bibby, pass to Stojakovic. Here's Christie. Down low. Ball stolen. Tatum feeling it out a bit. And they recover it. Second chance shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Give him 8 points now.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Sacramento. The home team on D. Pass to Weber. Here's Stojakovic. And another miss by Sacramento. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Poole for three. Rebound by Sacramento.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Christie. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the screen. Jackson for three. Drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Here's Poole. And that one is hammered home.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Christie following the bucket by Brooklyn. Pass to Stojakovic. The three is up. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. And it's Poole with the ball for Brooklyn. They've got a 9-point lead. Tatum passes him alone. Williams up top. Still without a bucket. Poole from long range. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Weber. Pass to Stojakovic. Clock at 6. Over Williams. Stojakovic, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Outside, Hill. From outside, off the mark. Good if it goes. The shot that time, not on target. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Brooklyn out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Norman Powell out there with Williams. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Walton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Tatum. Shots blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
In for Sacramento, number 99, James Smith.
On defense, the visiting team. Down by 12. And for the Kings, we've got Smith. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Divac in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Jason Tatum. Jalen Williams is out there with Norman Powell. And it's Walton in at center.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Bibby. Williams defending. Jackson outside. There's a screen from deep. Counted from distance. Jackson's got 6.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Kidd. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Divac.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Wallace. Here's Bibby. The 3 ball. Jamison grabs the board. Here's Williams. On the
That's
my!
right there.
Wow!
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Bibby. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Timeout called, Sacramento. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Fires for three. And the three-pointer goes. Kid's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Wallace. Brooklyn pulls it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds now. Launches it. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Jackson, pass to Bibby. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn leading by 15. Williams up top. Pass to Kidd. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Kidd's got 9 points in the quarter.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Can they get it? Another shot. Divac. Called in by Hill. Hill's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams passes to Tatum. Tries again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And Sacramento making a change here. The first free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. 1:51 left in the second. Pass to Weber. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. The offensive rebound. Oh, he picked him clean. 3-on-3. Here's Stojakovic. He shoots again. Weber, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Poole. And the layup falls. Poole's got 7.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Weber, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
52 seconds left to play in the first half. Jackson, the pass to Stojakovic. Jackson outside. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. He's got 11.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Hill for 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Sacramento trails by 19. Bibby, the pass to Stojakovic. The shot off that time. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. Pass to Malone. The kick out to Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Williams.
Williams. 2 shots.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Stojakovic. The putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And so it's Brooklyn out in front by 19 going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brooklyn leading by 19. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Brooklyn's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. And just like that, he's right back out there. That's some toughness. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Taking a look at Sacramento, and it's Christie in at the 2. Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working. Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Brooklyn pulls it in. Hill's got 8 rebounds in the game. Duncan passed him alone. Comes up empty down low. Sacramento trails by 19. Pass to Weber. Here's Divac. Fires from deep. And another Sacramento 3.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And it's Poole with the ball for Brooklyn. 22 was their biggest lead. Hill can't connect.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First team foul.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Vlade Divac shooting 1.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. You have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
Substitution on the court.
Brooklyn leading by 13. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Powell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. But Doris, you won't find too many players that can provide the instant spark that Powell does.
Brian, you know that expression, know your role and star in your role. Norman Powell knows my job is to come in and give my team a boost. And this guy comes in thinking score and change the game, and he does just that.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Christie. No points yet. Pass to Bibby. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Durant looking around. Durant puts some moves on. Banked it in off the glass. And Brooklyn leads by 15.
It is unfair that a 7-footer can be that smooth, that agile off the bounce. Kevin Durant doing some nice work.
Here's Bibby. To the wing on the left. And a miss there on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
But you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
That one's good by Stojakovic.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that three working now.
On the wing, Durant. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Here's Christie. Still no points. Pass to Divac. 4 on the clock. Takes the 3. Bibby, no good. Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's Walton, and he dunks it down.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Bibby. Deflected. Left side, Durant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Durant's got 9.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Got a piece of it. 27 seconds left in the third. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Jackson, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here he goes. Pass to Stojakovic. Jackson surveying the D. Over Poole. And the shot no good, a bit short. Outside, Williams lets the 3 fly. The shot no good. And so it's Brooklyn. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Williams, and it's Hill in at the 2-guard. Brooklyn leading by 21. Outside, Williams. Oh, they get a hand on it. Wallace outside. Pass to Bibby. Jackson outside. Here's Bibby. Turkoglu, the pass to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Weber. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Powell passes to Williams. Sinks the tray.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
The Kings call timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Bibby. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn pulls it in. Jameson's got 4 rebounds now. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Jameson. Williams on the wing. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Weber. Got a hand on it. Outside, Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's D-Bots. Pass to Christie. They shoot again. It's good.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Here's Jameson. Whoa!
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
Here's Weber.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the final quarter. From the top of the key, Stojakovic, no good. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Powell passes to Durant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Stojakovic. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Weber. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
It's Powell on the wing. This one for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Stojakovic. Powell pulls it in. And Brooklyn with possession here. Outside Durant. There's the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
Bibby, the pass to Weber. And that one drops. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
For 3, Durant. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Jameson, no good. Here's Christie. Williams defending. Christie passes to Bibby. Here's Christie. So we see Brooklyn get the win here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their